Good evening, I'm Sean Embrock and we want to thank you for staying tuned for the HGP Nightly News Sportscast. We begin with the IGG Games. We tell you that the Guyana Games was officially launched today. The games will get underway on Friday, October 20, with the opening ceremony scheduled for the Lenora Track and Field facility. More from the National Sports Commission.
Games seek to have Guyana, Suriname and French Guyana participate in a friendly tournament of which our students have an opportunity to participate. The first tournament will be held on Friday, October the 21st at the Cliff Anderson Sports Hall, and this is basketball, both male and female. At the National Gymnasium, volleyball, both male and female. The official opening ceremony will be had at the Leonora Stadium, and it will feature remarks from the Minister of Education, Dr. Rupert Rupnarain, and the Director of Sports, Mr. Christopher Jones. Several schools, government officials, sporting bodies have been invited to participate. Immediately after the opening ceremony at 7 p.m. on Friday the 21st will be the track and field event at the stadium.
And that was Christopher Jones, National Director of Sports. The four-day event is with great expectation from Team Guyana. Chairman of the National Sports Commission, Ivan Posad, added his remarks at the simple launch.
Most of us are acquainted with the history of the Guyana Games, which started way back, I think, in 1967, according to what we know. Our late president, one of the greatest men in Guyana, thought it fit to just put up a trophy for students from Suriname and Guyana, and that is no other than Lyndon Sampson Burnham. And since then, we've continued to host this game in and out. We brought in French Guyana, and you got a lot of people who are well noted to carry on this. And today, the National Sports Commission, through our director Christopher Jones, is very pleased with having continued these games that show well for our students at school. The Commission is very pleased today to launch this 2016 championship, and we're very happy to know that we've got support from all of the associations who are providing us with teams that are well capable of representing Guyana, and I'm hoping for once that we actually win this leg of the tournament.
Impressions Banks, DIH, Digicel, and the government of Guyana through the Ministry of Education are the major sponsors of the game. Luana Abrams of Digicel posited that Digicel's support is in accordance with our company's good corporate responsibilities.
Of course, Digicel is pleased to be a proud sponsor of the Guyana Games 2016, which features youths from Guyana and Suriname. Of course, we jumped at this opportunity because it's central to our company's objective of youth and community development, particularly in the area of sport. Of course, we'd like to extend a big thank you to the National Sports Commission for extending an invitation for us to be on board with this particular tournament, and we wish all the youths well, and we will continue to support in whatever we can.
7 disciplines will be contested: badminton, table tennis, futsal, swimming, track and field, basketball, and volleyball. Games will be played at the Cliff Anderson Sports Hall, Gymnasium, the National Aquatic Center for swimming, and the Lenora Track and Field facilities. Admission to all the venues are free of charge. We tell you now that the National Schools Basketball Festival, Mackenzie High, New Amsterdam Multilateral, and St. Rose's High all recorded victories in the under-19 category. Here's Calvin.
Region 10's Mackenzie High made light work of their Region 6 opponents, Berbice High School, with a 17-point deficit defeat. Yannick Tappin scored 12 points, supported with 11 from Leon Benjamin, as MHS finished on 43 points. Shamar France, game leading 13 points, was not enough, as BHS finished on 26 points. In the New Amsterdam Multilateral versus St. Stanislaus College game, Multi defeated Saints 48-26. Neil Wills 13 points, 5 rebounds. Kelmar Carmichael 9 points, 9 rebounds were the top performers for Multi. Travis Belgrave couldn't do it all for Saints, scoring half of their 26 points with 4 rebounds. In a battle of Region 4, St. Roses, the winner of the inaugural tournament in 2006, breezed through Queen's College 39-16. Lonsel Martin led with 11 points and 5 rebounds. Patrice Agrippa supported well with 9 points and 9 rebounds in the Roses' victory. Damani Thomas had 8 points, 8 rebounds and 5 steals for Queen's College in a losing effort. The tournament is sponsored by Digicel, Edward B. Bihari and Company, Bangs DIH, and it will conclude with the final weekend of games on Friday, October 7th, when the Under-19 quarterfinals begin from 4 p.m. and on Saturday, October 8th. All divisions, semifinals, and all 4 divisional finals are scheduled for Sunday, October 9th from 4 p.m.
Developmental training, football news. The Guyana Football Federation, GFF, today, under the auspices of CONCACAF, began a 3-day goalkeepers workshop to sharpen and improve the skills of keepers in Guyana.
Over the last few years, when we looked at the game holistically in Guyana, we have recognized that a lot of attention is not being paid to goalkeeping. Goalkeeping is a specialized department, and it requires the specialists working with the goalkeepers. So when CONCACAF offered us the opportunity to choose between a number of programs they can give us in Guyana, we said that we should have goalkeeping as one of those.
Technical Development Officer of GFF, Lyndon France. A former keeper himself, Clayton Plummer, will facilitate the workshop and charge the participants in his opening remarks.
Looking forward to get things started, and please have an open mind, because in order to change, you have to have an open mind. If you really come here believing that in 3 days we're going to change all the problems in goalkeeping, we're mistaken. But in these 3 days, you can make a tremendous step to make a difference and change the whole aspect of the department of goalkeeping. So once again, thank you for the federation, and thank you for you guys for taking the time to be here, and looking forward to starting the course with you guys.
The training workshop will be conducted over 3 days with one main objective.
My mission, now that I've been appointed as the CONCACAF goalkeeper instructor, is to change the perspective and the vision of the position. So I am bringing awareness. The whole point of this first part of the course is to, number one, bring awareness and giving you the tools to start identifying and fixing the problems in goalkeepers in your country, in Guyana.
25 participants were drawn from the 10 teams that will play the Stag Elite League football tournament when it recommences. They are participating in the workshop for goalkeepers. And action continue in the GCA Second Division 40 over cricket tournament. Everest Malcolm Award led his team's victory against the Lawmen at the Police Ground, Ivlery. Here is Calvin Chapman once again.
Everest set 129 to win after police were dismissed for a week total of 128 half an hour before lunch. Bowling all-rounder opening batsman Saeed Mohammed led the bowling for Everest, taking 3 wickets for 16 runs off 6.1 overs. He was aptly supported by Avishkar Ramgabin, who also took 3 wickets but for 12 runs from 3 fewer overs. Kevin Paul, Mark Jeffers, Javid Rashid, along with Guyana under-19 player Malcolm Hubbard, each took 1 wicket to bowl out Everest in 30.1 overs, 9.5 fewer than the allocated amount. Keston Harcourt provided some resistance for police with a top score of 31, supported by Reginald Rodriguez 25. Besides those 2 scores, no other batsman is worth commentating as they all failed to reach 20 runs. In Everest's reply, Saeed Mohammed provided a good start for the visitors with a quick-fire 25 that contained 4 boundaries. But national under-19 batsman Malcolm Hubbard led Everest to victory with a well-composed half-century, a score of 56. His matured innings had the right mix of defense and aggression as wickets fell around him and the threat of a collapse loomed. He struck a total of 7 boundaries, 4 fours and 3 sixes in that innings, including the winning runs.
And that has been our sportscast with the compliments of the HGPTV. And we want to invite you to join us again tomorrow for another edition of the HGP Sports. Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Sean Mbak saying good night.